claim to understand all those you detested. Yeah, you were children. Like, again, you were children. It's ended. Come on. Just drama. For the sake of drama. Let's see what she says to this.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Have them all cut down then?
They deserved my vengeance. They detested me, all of them, as long as I can remember. But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
But it wasn't a betrayal!
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish platters, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
And you still were children!
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid. The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace. Supposed acts of cruelty. Inappropriate friendships. They cast me out. But you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner. Lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
Yeah,
That's not true.
Ah.
I searched for you. Sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Please don't punch each other. Don't. Girls. I just love Henriette. I can't. Come on. I mean, seriously, this is even too good for Sienna. She really got away with it. Not that she didn't have reasons, alright, but she could have gone on with her life, and Henrietta could have been torn with the guilt forever. That would have been punishment enough.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Good.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips.
Okay. I'll take that.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Are you drunk?
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Sure. Right now in the dark, well, I suppose he could see. And I could as well. But okay.
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you will be in no danger.
I love the mask!
Right then, let's go.
Oh my god, I always wanted one of those plague
This
doctors.
moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
I don't know. I do. This is an actual quest. Look at Carol. He looks like those Morrowind things. I don't remember the name. Is this a distraction, though? It feels like this is a distraction. Why are we having this quest? The first local wine taster. Could make even a dead fish laugh. Okay, let's go. Regis.
And if I were to add Jimson weed in the last phase, could the intrigue blend that?
You should open a brewery. Ooh, hello there. Oh, that was a skeleton. Anyway, I need to say this. Sienna said that she was always free and would not make a good prospect for a duke. That was new information for me. So she was pretty rebellious, and honestly, I was already thinking that it was a relief that Anna Henrietta was really the one ruling Toussaint, because you are a ruler, you can't be rebellious and free and a poor prospect for a duke. Seriously, this Nilfgaardian accident is just a reiteration of that other accident, in which Anna Henrietta actually stood up for Sienna and nobody listened to her. It wouldn't have changed anything, because I think they wanted to get rid of Sienna, because she was not going to be a proper ruler. What the hell is this quest even? Gasparda fishing chuck. Ladies' man. Alright, let's see what this is about.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
What?
Damn it, where'd you go?
Seriously, is this a trap or a distraction? Because
Regis!
it sounds like...
Damn it, where'd you go?
It's weird.
Regis!
I mean, he's drunk a bit, I think.
Damn it, where'd you go?
What? Oh my god!
I did what I had to do!
No, no, no! Where is she? Oh, she's there. I got her.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Blind
Won't let
loyalty?
it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Well, yeah, makes sense. With the vampire reasoning and stuff, but
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
couldn't you?
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
I'm gonna fix Kermoren. Seriously, Nightly Geralt would fix Kermoren. I'm not joking. And, clean up the Witcher Order. I mean, only the Wolf School, because he sadly is not responsible for all the other schools, right? He's a businessman. And, settle down here for good. I don't think so. Talking about Nightly Geralt in particular. He's not the kind of guy that retires. At least that's how I envisioned him. I would totally stay here, but Nightly Geralt is, Kermoren, the Witcher School, and all the knowledge and stuff that we need to preserve because of Vesemir and stuff, and I'm always gonna be available if something needs me to intervene. He's this kind of character, which is fine. I mean, that's who he is, so... Let's say that we don't know, we don't have it figured out, though he does, but I don't really have an option. I mean, it could be no, I was made to kill monsters. Could be that. I don't know. Let's try that one, because I think it's the closest.
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a Witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen?
Does it? Really?
I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
No.
How
Sorry.
could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly.
I do not remember.
That first stay in Beauclair. Far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive.
Is it?
So what did become of Vilgefortz?
I don't know.
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
I don't know about Saint. It's the average country, honestly. Every country has its problems. It's not like the North is any better. Because something looks good, like to Saint, it's not a given that it is also good inherently underneath. Nothing is. So... Oh, by the way, Regis came to Toussaint because of that love, right? Because he was in Brugge, which is... I think... north, past the Yaruga, just... If I remember correctly, I mean... somewhere there, not exactly next to the frigging bridge, but it should be up a little bit. Is it really a problem for him not to come here ever anymore, or for a long time? What is a long time to him anyway? I don't think he ever thought he was going to stay here. Like, I don't understand, but it's alright. I can understand that the vampires going after him. At least, you know, the whole of Detlav's pack would. I'm not sure about the others, because Oriana, she did nothing to prevent or to originate the disaster. But she was not very favorable to the chaos. I guess it's because Regis actually killed that love, so... I don't know what an elder would say about all this thing. How he would view it. I don't know. I can totally see Detlav's pack coming from Regis, but not the rest of the vampires. If it can make sense. I don't know.
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Oh, south!
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
I don't know, because people would still notice that you don't age. Right? Wait, oh my god. Then isn't it actually dumb and retrograde and obtuse to not believe in vampires when they are actually real? Would that be modernity or just stupidity?
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Oh no, it's finished! Well, okay, yeah. About time it would finish. We had wrapped everything up, but that last sequence was really weird. It's fourth wall breaking, and I was making the same face Geralt was making to me, at him. It was really weird. Anyway, alright, I feel like the ending was a little bland, but I suppose it's alright, because Can we even go around anymore?
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Okay. Oh my god, that cat, seriously. Sorry, I needed to get rid of that freaking... cat. So... go home. But I'm still doing a quest? Hey, Roach.
Vermentino this, Coronata that. Peace at last.
Oh,
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Yen?
Unexpected as ever.
Thank God. Thank God it's you. Oh.
And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Don't
Quite
care.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I mean,
I
no.
missed you, Geralt. Madly.
Yeah, I
Come
miss you
outside.
too.
We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty 2-crown romance.
Really? Can't we get to the bedroom? And be some hardcore I don't wanna hold hands. Oh, thank God she's here. Before you say anything, I have like a ridiculous crush for the Duchess of Toussaint. It can't be helped. Brought a lot of books. Is this an happy ending? I don't know. I'd wait.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The Name of the Orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is why I came here.
Oh, that's so nice, love.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
But the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Wear white.
might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want.
Having a house feels strange. Does it?
You know, feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Why?
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely,
Oh no.
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
I was thinking
oh,
about
yeah,
that.
the unicorn. Fine. You can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Oh my god, can we get rid of that thing, please?
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Geralt! Early bird?
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels in wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humour both groan-worthy and somehow endearing.
Yep, that's it.
Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
I'm so glad you're here. Look at the pheasant. There's a pheasant in the corner of the screen. Look at it. Anyway, seeing somebody from real game is kind of jarring. But if you don't have a love interest, does anybody show up at all? Oh no. Well, Ciri would probably show up, right? I'd want Zoltan, probably.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
That pheasant. So yeah, Alright, you chill there. I have experimented very many mods on her, just because, and well, that's how she looked the last time I was trying stuff on her, so there it is. Yeah, you drink. So now we are done, because I don't see anything in my quest thingy. It's just void. But I need to check out that gift that supposedly I got from Regis. Maybe again this book respawned. Whatever.